So the main thing is conceptual is like capturing the things at the top level, and logical is establishing the relations between different things what you capture at the top level, and physical is the final existing one is the or the implemented model is the physical data model. Now coming to, I was relating it to the data or tables. Now I will relate it. The conceptual is a what are the different data you wanted to maintain for the organization. So you wanted like some sales data or some employees data and number of stores data and the products data. So whatever you wanted that you will list out in the conceptual model. And coming to the logical, you will establish the relations between the tables or the data what you have decided in your business process at the conceptual model. And in the physical model, that was the final thing. In the concept, in the logical model, you will for each table you already decided in the conceptual model, right? So in that each table, what are the columns or like what is the data you wanted to capture for that sales data, individual data what you wanted to capture for that sales attribute, individual data what individual data or columns you wanted to capture for the employees table, and other one stores table, what are the columns or the data you wanted to capture. Deciding all things comes under logical model. Physical model is the one, the final one or the implemented one in the database. These all things would be having the primary key. What is a primary key or index or views that we will again learn while learning SQL. This is the implementation part, right? But I was telling here because you need to know the theory. Applying the primary key and applying some constraints to the data, like what you are storing. So creating some views. So all these things under the final model or the implemented model in the database, assigning all those things which are required at the final level. So that is categorized under physical model. You understood? Hello. Okay. Then we will discuss like what are the different data modeling techniques in the next class. So today what we have discussed, the functions of the ETL tools or data warehouse tools we discussed, and what was the difference between OLAP and OLTP we discussed, and operational database uh, operational database and data warehouse where it falls we discussed, and what were the main differences between OLAP and OLTP we discussed, and we also discussed like what is a data model and what are the general types of data models we discussed. In the next class, like we will discuss like data modeling techniques. That's it for today's class. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay, if no doubts, I will close the class, guys, and I will update these recordings in the folder. Thank you.
Thank you.